The Independent Care Review is in Orkney at the moment as part of a series of events going on across Scotland to hear firsthand for children and young people who are or who have been in care. The idea is to use their experiences, both positive and negative, to help reshape the system for the future. I've been speaking to co-chair Jimmy Paul, who spent part of his own childhood in the care system, and the review's chair, Fiona Duncan.
In October 2016, the First Minister made a promise to a group of children and young people that she would carry out an independent root and branch review of care. So that review would look at the policy, the legislation, the culture and the practice around the system that looks after Scotland's children and young people who can't be looked after at home or are looked after at home with special support from their parents. And it's from babies, infants, children and young people. And it also includes adults who have experienced the care system.
If it is a root and branch review, does that mean that it's not fit for its purpose at the moment?
So I think the challenge that we have at the moment is it's referred to as a care system, but there's actually 44 pieces of legislation, 19 pieces of secondary legislation and 3 international conventions that govern this system. So it doesn't operate as a single entity, and it operates as lots of different parts of a system with lots of different rule keepers, lots of different bureaucracy, lots of different language, as opposed to around the child or the young person or the baby or the infant and their needs. So there are lots of disconnects, there are lots of gaps, there are lots of overlaps, there's lots of bureaucracy, there's lots of delays. So it doesn't operate as a single system, and it doesn't have children and young people at the centre of it.
What kind of things are you finding out in Orkney? What have people been telling you here?
One of the things that we've heard in Orkney is that it's quite different in the way that the system's organised, because there's lots of people that hold lots of different roles, whereas in bigger local authorities you might find that there's one team in fostering and one team in adoption and one team that looks after residential care, whereas in Orkney, because the teams are so small, they look after everything. And also because the number of children and young people is so small that a lot of the staff know the children and young people really well, and I think that enables the staff to think about the child or the young person first rather than the system first.
Jimmy, every young person's experience is unique. How does your background help you to understand the issues that you do find cropping up?
I have lived experience of care, and I'm very open with sharing that. And those experiences are very unique to the individuals that are around you that are working in that system, as Fiona's just alluded to. So it's really important that the review values that. At any point, we have 50% of people in discussions with lived experience of care, and nobody needs to disclose that, nobody needs to share that. But it's really important that we do value that lived experience, and that is in the room with those people who make the rules and are the custodians of the system, because that's the only way that we will get real necessary change that's going to impact on those people.
How do you wish that things had been different for you?
In lots of ways. I wish that a more natural situation was available to me, where it was more like parents and relationships and love and care, not systems and names and personal education plans and forms to fill out.
And Fiona, can folks still contribute to your consultation even if they've missed out on meeting you this time?
Absolutely. People can get in touch with us through the website. People can email us. We're on Twitter. And we're really keen to hear from people. No matter at what point the care review is at, we can always learn something.
Fiona Duncan and Jimmy Paul for the Independent Care Review there.